Welcome to this episode of Truth Talk. If you haven't seen any of my previous Truth Talk episodes, let me explain what this series is. In this series, I discuss and give my opinion on current events that I believe need to be further analyzed. In this episode, we're going to be discussing Bill Cosby being released from prison. We will also be discussing Kyle Massey from Disney's That's So Raven being charged with immoral communication with a minor. Lastly, we'll be discussing Britney Spears' manager retiring after 25 years. Let's get right into it. When I first saw that Bill Cosby was released on June 30th, I wasn't fully surprised. The fact that he was arrested to begin with was what truly amazed me. See, Cosby is a very well-connected and powerful man. Even though he was accused by more than 50 different women of misconduct, we live in a country where money and connections could get you out of anything. We also live in a country that was literally created by the Freemasons. Like I said before, this is the land of the free. But by free, they truly mean free and accepted Masons. This behavior is rewarded within the order. Like Aleister Crowley would preach, do what thou wilt, this is exactly what America is the land of. If you could afford it, you could do whatever you want with no consequences. Maybe not all of Cosby's accusers were honest, but most of them had to be. If two people accuse you of something, maybe it's not true. But if there's 50 different people accusing you of the same thing, it starts to look a bit suspicious. What is clear to me is that Cosby most likely did something he wasn't supposed to do within his Masonic circle. Maybe pissed off someone with much more power and rank. I feel like Cosby more than likely worked things out, and that's why he was able to be let free. But if you ask me, the reason the courts are stating for the release just proves how sick our country's judicial system really is. Apparently, they released him because he cut a deal with a previous prosecutor back in 2005 that granted him a non-prosecution agreement for his testimony in a civil case. Since I am not a lawyer, I'm going to try to explain this to you the best I can. Apparently, from what I read, Cosby was to testify in court for a different case. This is when he signed a non-prosecution agreement to testify in that case, meaning whatever he says in that court case cannot be used against him for prosecution. Now, how this is applied to a whole different case that takes place years later doesn't make any sense. The courts are saying that he shouldn't have been arrested to begin with because of that previous agreement. Even if this is possible, it is literally insane to believe a system that is supposed to be for justice would allow this. Just think about it like this. That's like saying a man who's an accomplice to murder and was given a deal with a non-prosecution agreement for their testimony has a free pass to commit murder in the future and not be prosecuted. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. In my opinion, Cosby clearly was paying for something he did. Once they feel like he's gotten the point, they released him. Now, I want to talk about Kyle Massey, the ex-Disney star from the hit show That's So Raven, being charged with immoral communication with a minor. The allegations are that Kyle Massey met the victim back in 2009 when she was only 4 years old. According to the accusations, he kept in contact with the family because she was interested in pursuing an acting career. According to court documents, Kyle Massey DM'd the little girl through Instagram and asked her for her Snapchat right around the same time he asked the little girl's mother if she can come stay with him and his girlfriend in his Los Angeles home. This is when he allegedly started sending the minor explicit pictures of himself. He was scheduled to appear in court, which he missed. He also replied to the accusations by denying doing anything inappropriate. Apparently, there has been a few other girls to come out and expose Kyle for the same acts. To me, it's sad the fact that we live in a world full of people that do these evil, sick things to minors. In my opinion, if he is truly guilty of these disgusting accusations, he should get minimum 15 to 20 years. But our judicial system doesn't necessarily agree with me, since predators usually get released in a year or two, as long as they register as an offender. We must not overlook the fact that Disney stars tend to come out a bit off after their Disney runs end. I honestly feel like something is being done to the young stars there. It wouldn't surprise me if Kyle was inspired to do these sick things by his time at Disney. Lastly, I would like to quickly discuss Britney's manager resigning, as I just did a full video on Britney. If you haven't seen it, go check it out and come back to this video. It's clear why he quit now. He's clearly trying to distance himself from a sinking ship. Britney wants to be left free. She wants a second shot at life, and they're preventing that from happening. Her manager stated that her label should let her retire. I honestly feel like this was his best attempt at leaving the situation on decent terms. They have been using Britney since she was a little child. She is clearly a victim of a controlled music industry. And now that the industry has been called out, you can see everyone who's involved trying to distance themselves. This is a clear example of what the music industry is willing to do to control their artists. That's it for this episode of Truth Talk. If you liked this video and would like to see me make more videos like this, please let me know in the comment section. If you would like to further support the channel, join me on Patreon, the link will be in the description. If you join before the 28th of this month, you could be entered to this month's monthly raffle where you can win a shirt, a cash prize, and even pick a video topic. Also, please leave a comment below on your thoughts on this video and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button as this helps other people find these videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of future videos. Please follow me on Instagram at TheTruthIs01 and on TikTok at TheTruthIs. I will gladly appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.